Hello everybody, we are back with Life is Strange Reunion. Surprisingly, I've managed to avoid spoilers, so let's just hop right into it. Let's jam. Alright, returning where we left off.
It's so peaceful. But for how long?
Alright, let's see. Meet Moses for hot chocolate.
Moses should be waiting for me in
Alright, let's just check this again. We did see this already from last time.
his office.
Press to quickly view your main objective. Okay, it just pulls it up on the screen. Okay.
Is a jack-o'-lantern series too on the nose for a New England photographer?
Beautiful.
He's smiling, but you know he feels empty inside.
Oh, we got a collectible for that. Very nice.
His students don't call him Space Daddy for nothing. No matter how often he tells them not to.
Everett Observatory Lecture Series, Mondays at 2 p.m. in the planetarium. Next week's topic, Astrophysics is for everyone. A no dumb questions introduction to the stars by Moses Murphy. Alright, very nice. Nothing over here? Okay. I said this before, but this game always looks... I mean, Life is Strange in general just looks really beautiful. I love the way these games look.
The planetarium. Haven for astronomers and stoners alike. I told Moses they should add a laser light show, but apparently that's not the point of planetariums.
Very cool. Black holes, okay. I wonder if that's like subtle foreshadowing or not. You've discovered a flyer for a podcast. Select listen to sit down and listen to it. Keep an eye out for more. Okay, I'm heading up to shut my blinds because the glare is going in there. There we go, that's better.
Secrets, corruption, occultism, power. Welcome back to Abraxcast, Caledon's only podcast dedicated to uncovering the hidden underbelly of the Abraxas Society. I am your host, Loretta Rice. This is episode 4, The Hall of Secrets.
I don't know, I'm having a few like anti-aliasing issues, it looks like.
Abraxas is no
Not just this
ordinary
game.
campus club. It seems to operate by its own rules and logic. Take their recent battle with the administration over housing. The Abraxas House is a Caledon-owned building at the periphery of Lakeport. After the storm, President Owen Teller declared the building uninhabitable and quickly advanced plans to have it condemned. Now, whatever one thinks about the administration's expansion plans, branded Caledon 2.0, university bylaws are very clear that Abraxas students must submit to relocation or risk disciplinary action. But this is not what happened. Instead, students have been returning to the building, squatting in their old rooms, and staging disruptive protests. The planned demolition has been set back indefinitely. Now, my role as a journalist is not to pick sides, but to uncover the truth. And I have come to believe that the reason for Abraxas's peculiar leverage may rest inside the very house they are illegitimately occupying. Sources tell me of a section in the Abraxas house known as the Hall of Secrets. What is contained within it? No one knows. But I'm told it has been passed down for decades and remains very well concealed from even the most senior Abraxas members. It stands to reason that these secrets hold the key to understanding not just Abraxas, but also its peculiar hold over Caledon University. I, your faithful reporter, will not rest until I have uncovered the Hall of Secrets myself and revealed what lies within.
Interesting, interesting. Okay, you can go to the bathroom, get a drink. Does this loop around? Okay, yeah it does, alright. Moses' office, gonna wait a moment. We're gonna check everything else out first.
Yasmin's replacement has some big ideas for the school. Kinda wish he'd keep them to himself.
It's funny, always in the Life is Strange game, your main objective is what you want to do last when you're thrown into a new area, because you want to explore everything. So, let's see. The Lakeport Daily News, new president promises a bold new Caledon. Dr. Owen Teller will be the first to admit that he has big shoes to fill. Excuse me, phone went off. In September, he became Caledon University's new president after the longtime tenure of Dr. Yasmin Fayyad. Since then, he's faced many detractors who question whether his proposed campus expansion and corporate partnerships are in keeping with Caledon's values. But Teller is undeterred. As a proud Caledon alumni, I am delighted to return to my alma mater and shepherd the school into a new era, he tells me over a cappuccino in the school's Everett Observatory Cafe. Caledon has weathered many storms in the past year, both literal and reputational. But as we begin the arduous work of rebuilding, and then that cuts off there real quick. Let me silence this phone. Okay.
Come for the world-class education, stay for the timeshare presentation.
This classroom is reserved. Recovery will be holding workshops on Monday the 23rd. 10 a.m. Careers in Pharmaceuticals. How can recovery help you? 2 p.m. Drug therapies. How recovery is making a difference. 4 p.m. Resume reviews and information interviews with representatives from Recovery Pharmaceuticals. Actually, one thing I'm really curious is what year does this game take place in? Like, are we brought to the present? Is this 2026 or 2025? Never stop looking up.
My classroom is the great outdoors. At least until it starts snowing.
Okay, you can't go up there. Alright, Moses is waiting for us there. Let's check the other stairwell real quick.
When we were on the road, Chloe loved pointing out Venus and Mars to me in the night sky.
Ah, look at that. We found our photo opportunity.
I wonder how Moses will react to all this.
Get that double exposure.
Your Honor, my head's not in the clouds. It's up in space.
Alright, let's see if we can go upstairs. If not, we are going to Moses. We cannot. Alright, and I think yeah, okay. Alright, let's head inside.
Moses, I'm from the future. I bring dark tidings of... No, too biblical.
I told Dr. Jordan he didn't need to convince me. My own conversations with you were sufficient, not to mention your student ratings. Your intro courses are 9s in a sea of 4s. For you to be so highly regarded, especially by non-majors, is...
Ooh, thumbnail.
well, very highly regarded, it seems.
Max? You okay?
Sorry. Long day. You were saying?
I was just telling Moses that he is officially invited to join the Caledon faculty once he becomes Dr. Murphy next year.
Right, the job offer. I remember. I mean... it was a foregone conclusion. Moses is the best. Congratulations.
Thanks. I'm still taking it in. But President Teller's plans for the physics department are very exciting.
This building is the one real investment that Caledon has made in the sciences. With 4 departments under one roof, we need to expand. And that's just the beginning. In a few years, the whole school will look like this, a cutting-edge research institution to rival MIT.
Sounds expensive. What about liberal arts?
Sounds like you want to spend a lot of money while we're still trying to rebuild from the storm.
Well, we have to spend money. My predecessor's love of historic preservation has left us with beautiful buildings and cracked foundations. Dr. Fayyad was a great leader, and she had an eye for talent. Finding Moses was one of her many successes. But she had an idealistic streak, which reminds me, Max, do your students still have all A's?
Everyone who's still in the class has an A, but plenty of students dropped when they realized how tough it would be.
I noticed that too. Not the academic curve we strive for, but perhaps that wasn't covered in your orientation.
Wow, okay.
Max isn't a traditional academic, but she's amazing with her students. Like you said, Yasmin has an eye for talent. She was even talking about creating a photography major.
It's not that I doubt your talent, Max. You're just a beneficiary of her short-sightedness. I mean, a professor, an instructor with no teaching experience or terminal degree, living rent-free in the house that was once reserved for visiting luminaries? It's like, how was this allowed to happen?
Wow. I do not remember this conversation being such a disaster.
Well, duty calls. Moses, contact my office if you have any questions about the offer.
Wow.
Man, that guy is just dying to fire me.
You already knew about my job offer. But you had to remember, so... You're not rewinding from later today, are you?
You're good. I'm back from Sunday.
Did you jump back into a photo? We agreed that that was too dangerous.
If you saw the alternative, I think you'd agree it was worth the risk.
What happened? Did something go wrong with the gallery show?
No, the show was great, incredible, but while I was gone, something at Caledon went very, very wrong. There was a protest about something. It turned into a riot. By the time I got back, the whole campus was on fire. Look.
That's definitely the campus on fire. Compositionally, it is a bit more abstract than usual.
I wasn't trying to take a photo. I dropped my camera when I saw you. Moses, I'm sorry, but I saw you.
Oh. Wow. Where was I?
On the roof. I tried to help, but I couldn't get inside.
Working on a Sunday. I need more hobbies. Okay. Before you came back here through the photo, did you try to rewind in the fire?
Dang, no, I didn't.
Oh my god. I didn't even think to.
Hey, you were in shock. It's understandable.
I've never felt so powerless before. All that destruction, and there was nothing I could do.
That's not true. You bought us time. Time that we'll make the most of. So, where should we start? Fire department? They'll just laugh at us. We should act normal. Search for clues, talk to suspects without rousing suspicion. Which is exactly what your powers are perfect for. Did we do any rewind testing when you were here the first time?
No, we just talked about my trip over hot chocolate.
Then let's change that. We'll practice your skills, and if you run into any danger this weekend, you'll be ready.
Let's get to work.
Moses is right. I need to be prepared for this weekend.
See any new journal entries? Nope. Okay.
We've covered a lot of ground these past months together.
Time dojo.
No crazy storms in the 9 months that we've been testing my powers. That's something.
August 2nd, attempted to capture footage of subject during a teleportation test using infrared camera. As expected, footage showed hot spots at subject's starting and ending positions, with a slight change in atmospheric temperature consistent with subject's path across the room. August 9th, no testing, lunch in Burlington. August 16th, repetition testing. Subject broke, rewound, and unbroke the same mug 20 times. No nosebleeds or fatigue. No future repetition tests per subject's request. August 23rd, no testing, subject needed tech support with the Caledon teacher portal. August 30th, discussed plans for future tests. Monthly check of subject's vitals, no change. September 6th, no testing, Machine Angel Marathon. September 13th, testing the upper limits of subject's rewind window. Subject and tester set a time for 10 minutes. When alarm sounded, subject rewound as far back as she could without strain. Average rewind time after 5 attempts, 5 minutes 42 seconds, no nosebleeds or fatigue. Okay.
Yeah. About that whole avoid section.
Safe. Rewinding 5 minutes or less, rewinding with objects, small changes made in the past, rewinding in front of others. In parentheses, why don't people notice when Max teleports? Perceptual completion, influence of... what does that say? Influence of schemas? I don't know what that is. Untested timeline shifting. No evidence of other timelines since the merge. Avoid photo jumping. Large changes made in the past.
People started talking about Safi's death like it was a bad dream. Then they stopped talking about it at all.
The Perfect Storm. Caledon's unanswered questions. Local meteorologists are struggling to explain how a Category 3 storm could strike the area with no warning last week. But as the town of Lakeport struggles to rebuild, even stranger questions are coming to light. Caledon University graduate student Safia Fayyad was seen on campus on the same day the Lakeport police were interviewing suspects regarding her death. This reporter remembers reading her obituary in this very paper, though electronic records from that day have become corrupted and inaccessible. Interviews with Caledon students and faculty revealed further discrepancies. None of them had any memory of Fayyad's death, though some recall seeing a flowered cover memorial on campus the previous week. Safi was unavailable for comment. Yeah, that was weird. I hope they don't gloss over that everybody knows what happened, or a lot of people do.
After everything with the timelines last year, Moses thinks my powers might have evolved in other ways. Not sure if I want to know if he's right.
Theoretical new powers. Fast forward, tailored rewind, rewinding one item, area, person, but not the rest. Photo jumping into photos, but Max isn't in. Some success in the past, but inconclusive, possibly unsafe. Photo jumping into a photo and remaining indefinitely. Unsure of ramifications, won't test. Isn't that what she's kind of doing now? And what she did in Double Exposure? No, not in double exposure. I guess that's what she's doing right now. The final episode was very confusing with the timelines, alright? Discovering and shifting to other timelines, splitting the timeline into two again, no plans to test, could kill Safi.
Moses has been tracking weather patterns along with our rewind testing. No correlation yet. I'm a good guinea pig. For the most part.
Alright, what else we got? Also, supposedly, Max had rewind and double exposure. When you're in this area, when you first encounter Alderman, which I'm wondering if anybody's going to bring that up, if you fail that event, Max will actually rewind back to the start. Like, unintentionally, but it was there.
Moses' pride and joy. Though, he hasn't had as much time for the stars since he started studying my powers. Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control Z. Moses is so passionate about physics, but as far as I can tell, physics is just loading screens.
Aw.
Tony and Moses make it look easy. How do you keep somebody that close for that long?
Hey Boo, hope you're enjoying your favorite season. Sorry I can't visit until Thanksgiving, but until then, enjoy the flowers. Love, Tony.
Safi's been
My phone's sticking,
radio
I'm talking to it.
silent for almost a year. I wish we knew where she was.
Okay, let's check out upstairs.
A cutting from Maya's memorial tree. We're planning to give it to Safi, if she ever comes back. Yasmin has been through hell in the last year. Not that she didn't deserve some of it, but still.
Moses, thank you for your card. My time at Caledon didn't end quite as I might have hoped, but I know that the school is in capable hands. I remember when Safia first met you, and how excited she was to make such a bright new friend. I hope that wherever she is now, she knows how lucky she is to have friends like you and Maxine. Fondly, Yasmin.
Aw, May's at the vet. I was in the mood for another staring contest.
May Jemison is at the vet, possible respiratory infection. She will return soon. No, you may not spend class time writing her get well soon notes.
You really understand how I'm feeling right now. Turtle strapped to a rocket booster.
That's funny, I like that.
Moses had me rewind after the first scene of Brain Bucket 3 because he, quote, needed to unsee that. When I, split reality in two and then mashed it back together, it wasn't exactly seamless. I offered to help him finish it, but Moses likes the reminder that all those crazy memories really happened.
Alright, anything else? Alright.
You really missed your calling as the host of a children's science show.
There's still time. Let's begin. What was drawn on that card?
Ugh. Seriously?
I never joke about testing, Max.
And yet you're such a ham. One moment.
Time to fire up my rewind powers so I can grab that index card before Moses rips it. You won't be a casualty to science on my watch.
Ooh, we got the spiral back.
Yoink.
Welcome back.
Who's this formidable fellow?
That is the evil Swordmaster Frostbite from No True Samurai. Test number 1. Tell me who killed him.
I have no idea. Let me guess. I can find the answer somewhere in this very room.
Who cares? It's a one-strike question. Test failed.
You're the worst.
Press LB to quickly undo Max's last action.
How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Some of us can barely be good at one thing. I doubt this little guy starred in No True Samurai, but anime can surprise me.
Let's see. I'm wondering if that was the turtle upstairs or this guy.
Are you my mystery killer? A high school girl? The plot thickens. But what's her name?
No True Samurai, Swordmaster Frostbite, has no plans for world domination and nothing can stop him. Swordmaster Frostbite has plans for world domination and nothing can stop him. Until a bookish high school girl learns that she is the reincarnation of an ancient samurai warrior. With the two best friends, our hero must find the courage to face Swordmaster Frostbite and save the world. But how can she prevail? After all, she is no true samurai.
Get us out of here!
Moses likes working on this when I'm around. I'm his Control-Z.
Let's check upstairs now.
Here she is. But what's your name, young lady? Mina Hiramatsu.
Oh,
Mina Hiramatsu. If I make it through this weekend, I promise to marathon your work with Moses.
alright, and then that other thing said we could rewind. Probably over here.
Okay, ask me.
Who killed Swordmaster Frostbite in No True Samurai?
Mina Hiramatsu, the badass high schooler.
Correct! Are you ready for test number 2? Please hand me the object behind that locked door.
Get Moses what is locked in the cabinet.
What is he up to now?
If you want me to do something other than break into this thing with a screwdriver, speak now.
I'm just observing my test subject.
Good to hear.
Haven't had to break into something for a while. But it's probably just like stealing a bike.
You just love watching me break things for science.
I know I won't remember it, but I still love watching it.
Damn. It's never simple in the time dojo.
Max is not affected by rewind. She retains facts and inventory objects. Rewind to undo breaking the mug.
A test where I get to break into things? Is Moses trying to... Okay, I'm probably not going to develop hand-eye coordination in the next few minutes. Need another plan.
Yeah, might be. We broke it again.
I I was really worried when Moses said I should practice my powers. But he was sure we could do it safely, and so far, he's been right. I'm 90% sure that Harold isn't real. Moses just made up a fake grad student to get an office all to himself.
Moses, you have the run of this entire lab. Please leave my little fiefdom, this humble desk and computer. I'll be back in 2 weeks, and I would love if there weren't any simulations running on this machine when I get back.
How dare Moses be good at art and physics? Hey, Cushion. Want to save a mug in distress?
Is this a bonus rewind test? Did you want the mug to fall?
No. That's just a lucky break.
Yes!
Put it in the back pocket.
A test where I get to break into things? Is Moses trying to cheer me up?
I assume we gotta rewind that to unbreak it. Hello.
Thanks. I'll put the kettle on. Meet me on the X when you're ready.
Stand on the X. Hold on, I saw one thing here.
For all I know, you only use your powers to toast marshmallows.
Just checking, nothing else here. Nope.
Probably not a buried treasure, but you never know.
All right, I'm ready.
Okay. I want you to teleport to this side of the room in a particular moment. Specifically, the moment before this mug hits the ground.
Moses!
It does that sometimes. I'm gonna count to 3.
Moses!
Ah!
Ooh, okay. So we have a forced rewind.
Moses! Unplug the kettle!
Oh, it just does that sometimes.
Guess I'll have to do this myself.
Max, why'd you leave the X? What happened?
Fire happened.
Whoa. And I was just gonna let it spark. Well, thank you, teleporting Max. What?
That didn't happen before. We had hot chocolate last time, but it didn't combust. I just got back and I'm already changing things.
That's fascinating. Probably best to skip on the hot chocolate today. Let's debrief when you're ready.
I saved the observatory this time. Let's just hope I can save it again. I've faced armed men before, but I just know this is gonna be the thing that kills me.
Okay, still nothing. Alright, let's talk.
Please tell me you'll stop using that kettle. For all we know, it burns down the school in 2 days.
I know it's a dysfunctional relationship, but I can fix her. You're right, though. Consider this her official retirement party.
How are you feeling about the disaster I just dropped into your lap?
Still processing. But I'm glad we still have a chance to do something. How do you feel?
I know my powers are, well, powerful. But that doesn't mean they're dependable. This could end badly. What if it was a mistake to come back here? What if I just make everything worse?
I know there are risks. There's a reason we never tested your ability to jump into photos. But our testing has proved that some kinds of rewind are safe. If you unbreak a mug, the universe doesn't seem to care.
But this? Going back into a photo? Trying to stop a major catastrophe? This is where the bad shit starts happening.
We won't try to change everything. But if we figure out where and how the fire starts, we might be able to change the thing that matters. Let's take stock. What do we know for sure? What leads do we have?
So, who would have a motive to burn down Caledon? I saw signs of a protest, but I'm not sure what it was about.
We haven't heard from Safi since she left.
Moses. No way. I didn't see any sign of her.
Safi's a shapeshifter. She was furious with her mom and with Caledon. Could it be her?
I don't think it's her, but we'll be like, no.
I still don't think Safi would burn down the school. At least not on purpose.
At least not the Safi we thought we knew.
That being said, one thing we know about Safi is that she gets reckless when she's angry. The only thing we know for sure is that my powers are going to complicate things. They always do.
Maybe this time is different? We can't stay locked in the past.
Like I can help it. Every time a new disaster strikes, it always brings me back to the first disaster.
Chloe, in the school bathroom.
Trying to save Chloe and the place I love is how I destroyed the last place I loved.
Arcadia Bay, right? It looked beautiful. At least from the photos you showed me.
It was beautiful. When it was still on the map. How do I know Lakeport won't be next? How are you so calm?
Because things are different. You're an adult with better control of your powers. And you have a brilliant physicist friend who wants to help.
That I do.
Not to mention, she fixed the whole double exposure incident without major consequences. Negative ones, at least, that we know of so far.
Vin and Amanda could help us. Vin knows everything about Caledon, and Amanda knows everything about Lakeport. Too bad I can't tell them why I'm asking. They'd never believe me.
Because of the storm amnesia?
We need a better name. That sounds like a disease you get in a fantasy novel.
Well, you turned down cognitive dissonance triggered collective memory loss.
Sometimes, I wish everyone still remembered. The two timelines and everything with Safi and me having powers and...
You could remind them. You reminded me when I started forgetting.
Interesting, so they are writing out everyone remembering the two timelines.
I was selfish. It was so scary when all their memories started fading. I couldn't stand the thought of being alone with everything again.
Understandable. But why me?
I knew you could handle it. But most people aren't you. It's better if they don't know.
Even Amanda?
Especially Amanda. Dating a time traveler is not for everyone. Every conversation ended with, "Did you rewind that?" Every argument started with, "Don't rewind this."
I get where she's coming from. It's easy to imagine how someone with your powers could be manipulative.
I get it too. But it did hurt when she forgot about my powers and got so much happier. I couldn't remind her. I couldn't be the reason she got so anxious again. But then I really was lying to her. And I couldn't live with that either.
She still makes eyes at you in the turtle. Any regrets?
Amanda is amazing. If there was a way to be honest about my powers
Amanda's about
and
to be
make
old
her
news, but
happy, I'd love to find it.
Even Vin?
Vin in my relationship had the staying power of warm milk. Rewind had nothing to do with it. Besides, he's busy, hitching his star to President Teller's wagon and going for his graduate degree.
How's he doing? You guys still hang out?
dang, we hook up sometimes. Wow, Max.
We hung out last week. And a few times before that. It's fun, but simple, which is all I can handle anyway. So, how do we stop a fire before it starts? Oh, right. My class starts in 15 minutes. I should cancel.
No. Don't make any changes you don't have to. If we mess with the timeline too much, we might introduce new variables.
You know, I saw something in class last time. Reggie took a call and walked away when I got near. I wonder if it was about Abraxas.
Secret society. Shady calls with the Abraxas president. It could be something.
And in the fire, I noticed some Abraxas graffiti. It seemed ominous.
Text me if you learn anything. I'm gonna steal another whiteboard from engineering. And Max? Promise me you'll do whatever you can this weekend. To stop the fire. To save people if it breaks out. Anything. I know there are consequences to using your powers, but inaction has consequences too. Whatever happens, I need us to know that we did everything we could.
I think I need that too.
Have a good class.
Alright, the game is afoot. From here on, it's up to you to find enough evidence to pinpoint the source of the fire. Remember to look everywhere for clues. Interesting, interesting. I'm wondering if it's going to take like a Life is Strange 2 approach, where there's a lot more choices that aren't obvious to you, necessarily.
I'm sorry. So sorry. Crazy day. Crazy, crazy day.
Because of your Grand Gallery tour of New York this weekend? I'm amazed you didn't ditch us entirely.
Yeah, you must be freaking out. When do you leave?
Actually, there's been a change of plans. The trip has been postponed.
I'm sorry, Max. Professional setbacks are always tough. Give yourself time to grieve, okay?
Thanks, Loretta. Now, let's get to today's lesson. So, we've been focusing on composition, character of place, dynamic structure, light, balance, movement, contrast. If you've been paying attention so far, when you look out there, your eyes should find endless patterns of shapes and colors. But today, I want you to see something else entirely. I'll give you a hint. It's the most powerful element a photographer can pursue. Yet it's the one thing a photograph can never really have.
Call him Shannon, why'd you call him Loretta?
Jeanette, what do you think? Secrets.
Whoa. Deep.
That's a good guess. But I'm thinking of life. Human life, specifically. It's all around us. Sometimes it's overwhelming. I know it is for me. But when I turn my camera on one person and focus on trying to see them, really see them, I can feel a connection happen through the camera. So, look out there again. Find someone you don't know, someone who grabs your attention, someone you want to connect with. Your assignment today? Go take their picture.
Oh, come on, don't make us do that.
Strangers, isn't that dangerous?
Be reasonable, Max.
Now I remember. I got the same reaction the last time I lived through this day. And the assignment was a total dud. Maybe a demonstration would help.
All right, you artsy introverts. I, your fearless leader, shall go first. Observe. Hey, sorry to bother you. My name's Max. I'm a photographer.
I can see that, Max.
I'm actually teaching a class, and it would save me from looking super lame in front of my students if I could take your picture.
I don't normally let people take my picture, but I'd hate to be the cause of your public humiliation. Shoot. So, why was I selected for this demonstration?
Ooh, you looked intriguing, you looked intimidating. Ooh.
You're all alone in a public place, poised and confident. I find that kind of intimidating. So I decided to lean in.
Intimidating, eh?
Wow, really good
But there's a flaw in your plan.
facial capture right there.
Now that we've started talking, whatever you were trying to capture before must surely be gone.
You're right. The camera changes things.
Because I saw that little, like, subtle lip
That's
bite.
why I tell my students, you're not capturing reality. You're composing it.
My nerdy physicist friend tells me that's called the observer effect. Particles jumping around just from being looked at.
I have one of those too. Something about her suddenly feels very familiar.
Ooh, is that Safi? Hold on, we're gonna double exposure it. Yeah, that's not Safi.
Well, did you capture my essence? Or was I too intimidating for your camera?
I think I captured what you were willing to show me. But I never got your name.
It was so nice to meet you, Max. I hope your students found this as enlightening as I did.
My students. I almost forgot about them.
Ooh, that might be her.
Everything okay? That looked intense.
It was one of the most fascinating pictures I've ever taken. Now go. Spread out. Find your subject. I'll be around if you need me. Was that really Safi? With a shapeshifter, you never know for sure. But if she's really back, hiding herself on campus days before a massive fire, that is alarming. Either way, she's gone now. I need to use this time to check in with my students and see if they know anything that could help me understand this fire. Reggie is the president of Abraxas, which is seemingly connected to the fire.
And I know Loretta is somehow too. I need to talk to both of them.
Okay, let's check the phone. Interesting that her phone still has texts from the future. Alright, let's see. I'm still processing everything we've just talked through. But I want you to know how glad I am that you've given us a chance to change something. We'll figure this out together. Okay, you're amazing, and I'm so glad that we're friends. And also, I think I just saw Safi. Oh wow. That's a surprising new variable. You didn't see her the last time you taught this class? No. I changed one tiny thing about how I introduced the subject, and there she was. I see. I know, I'm a butterfly with very big wings. I have to get back to class, just all you should know.
Amanda is performing tonight. Last time, I had to be on the road and couldn't make it. But tonight...
Hold on. Okay, I think it starts from here. I'm reworking a joke for tonight. What's funnier, the magician or the birthday magician? Can I get more context? No way. I know you can't come tonight, but you're gonna see me perform someday, no spoilers. In that case, the magician sounds punchier. Besides, I assume all magicians do birthdays anyway. Thank you. Okay, keep prepping for your fancy New York trip. Don't forget to pack a cigarette holder or a reticule, whatever that is. You know the art world so well. Nothing new in the journals. Alright, we have a few collectibles to look for. We'll see if we get them.
I'm not advocating for tarring and feathering Owen just yet. But this statue does make me think about it.
I guess we got free reign into the campus over here.
I have to stay by my
Okay.
class.
Guess not.
I remember helping 3 students last time.
Oh, that's not one of our guys.
This was not a safe area to walk for months after the storm. Lots of falling debris.
Alright, let's start going this way. Get a photo. So pretty.
Squirrels, the unofficial mascot of every college campus. Whatever graffiti was here before, clearly someone wanted it gone right away. This school runs on coffee and cleaning fluid. Looks like I'm not the only one with concerns about our new leadership.
What's that say? Impeach?
Bow, 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 bow. Coming through. Bow, 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 bow. Bow. Sploosh. Bow, 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 chicka, chicka, bow, 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 chicka, chicka, bow. Boom. Bow, 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 chicka, chicka, bow, 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 chicka, chicka, bow.
Okay, you can rewind that. I'm curious if rewinding that has any... Let's see. Can we talk to him? Or what, do we want to...
Bow, 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 bow. Coming through. Bow, 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 bow. Bow. Oh, man. My suds. Weak. Bow, 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 bow.
Stop the quad graffiti from being removed. Okay.
Maybe I want to protect free artistic expression. Or maybe I just want President Teller to squirm.
Didn't Reggie have a hard time figuring out how to ask someone to take their photo? Maybe I can help. Reggie has been on edge lately. Maybe it has something to do with Abraxas? Hey, Reggie. Find a subject yet?
Yeah, you could say that. Oh, don't stare!
Okay.
He's a guy I see at the gym. Spotted him a few times, but he's still very much a stranger. I was hoping maybe...
This camera is the best icebreaker there is. Trust me.
Yeah? Okay. Here it goes. Hey, I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture of somebody. So I was wondering, can I take a picture of you? No, but so it's a thing I have to do for class, so I don't really have a choice, but no, for sure. No, I'm into that, for sure. Hey, no issues here. I'm a safe guy. It's good. You have a good one. I'm gonna put that away. Okay. Oh.
What happened?
Total rejection. He said he doesn't believe in analog media. Then I finger gunned him. Oh, God, I can never show my face in that gym again.
Sorry, Reggie.
I was gonna say, we could probably undo that. So, hold on, with this button to auto-do it.
Hey, Reggie. It's a camera, Reggie, not a pickup tool. Your dating life does not hinge on a photograph.
That actually helps. A lot, thanks. Okay. I'm going in.
Let's see, we're gonna have the same, poor reaction here.
Hey, I'm in a photo class. We have to take a picture of somebody. So I was wondering, can I take a picture of you? No, but so...
Okay, I think you get the same result. Alright, so let's undo it again.
Reggie has been on edge lately.
I wonder, are we supposed to talk to this guy first?
Maybe it has something to do with Abraxas? Reggie does have a type. Is it weird that I know that about one of my students? Hello there.
What's up?
I have this talent where I can guess any student's major. I believe yours is contemporary ceramics?
What? Way off. I'm in communications.
Damn, so much for that special power. Thanks anyway.
Ah, okay. Alright, I'm being brought back.
Hello there.
I like how Moses said we shouldn't be using our powers, but here we are.
I have this talent where I can guess...
Oh, no. Hold on.
I'm doing a campus survey. We're trying to figure out where students are from.
Tyler, Texas, ma'am. Born and raised.
Thank you kindly.
Ah, okay. I get it now. We have to give him the info.
Hey, Reggie. Let me guess. You're working up the courage to ask that student to take his photo?
Yeah. Good guess.
Little tip. Tell him you have some connection to Texas. You know, football, dude ranches, whatever.
Texas. I can work with that. Thanks, Max. Going in. Hi. I'm Reggie.
Super teacher strikes again. Maybe I should have been teaching with Rewind all along. I hate the idea of snooping on my students, but I wonder if there are any Abraxas secrets that could help stop this fire. Who else could use my help?
Snooping.
Oh, this is a weird party.
Party prep, wine fountain, get from mom, finished playlist, set up speakers, boxed wine, solo cups, masks, caps, eggs, skulls, 100 candles, assorted pumpkins.
Oh, Reggie. Why is Owen so interested in Abraxas?
Owen meeting prep, be respectful but firm. Hall of Secrets does not exist. Inspection will continue as planned. Must be allowed to reoccupy in 4 weeks per court order. Convince Loretta to stop podcast. Owen meeting notes. Must give access to Hall of Secrets. Inspection may be halted. Will never reoccupy house, going to be demolished. May commit to new Abraxas housing contingent on my cooperation. Do you want to be remembered as the president who ended Abraxas? Fuck. Might be able to stop Loretta podcast.
Reggie does have a type.
Oops.
Is it weird that I'm not sure how I would have solved that problem without my rewind powers?
Hey, Reggie.
What's up, Max?
So, what's going on with Abraxas these days?
Seriously? Where to even start? We were evicted from our house. The administration is threatening to disband us, and our leadership is in shambles.
Even for a secret society, that's a lot of drama.
Definitely not what I signed up for.
Weird question, but are there any big fire events planned for the next couple days? Cookouts, bonfires, anything.
Can't say I know of anything. You looking to shoot some flames?
No, I'm concerned about a fire risk on campus.
Oh, that makes sense. It's dry season here. A lot of leaves around. Thanks for the reminder, Professor Smokey Bear. I'll be careful.
Thanks. Have fun with the shoot.
You know it.
Alright, let's see. What else can we talk to? What else can we look at?
I could run really fast too. I just don't want to. Now that I am on the faculty, some would say I should resist the urge to sit on his little head. I disagree.
First it was artist in residence. Now it's instructor. If I keep going like this, soon it'll be Professor Caulfield. Oh, God. I always try to point my camera at whatever scares me the most. In high school, it was myself. Then it was being alone. Now... Given my history, I guess there's nothing scarier than being an authority figure. But instead of hiding behind the camera, now I have to step in front of it. And despite everything, I love it. I love the students. I love this place. And I will not let it burn down if I can stop it.
Surprised that principal didn't come out and be like, get off the snow, you're fired.
No judgment. I don't like to share my fries either. I keep wanting to take this guy's picture, but I can't get him to say
Jeanette was trying to take a photo that conveyed a lot of emotion. I should check on her.
Let's check Jeanette.
Professor Mija is such a good colleague.
Hey, Professor Mija. Thanks for posing for Jeanette.
It's Ratty now, Max. And it's my pleasure.
Jeanette is a perfectionist. I have to tread carefully when giving her feedback.
Hey, Jeanette. How did your assignment go?
Well, I don't know. You tell me.
Ooh, I like that.
You create a sense of raw power that's really compelling.
No, you don't get it. I was trying to break composition to create a sense of tension and drama. Damn it!
Let's undo that mistake.
Jeanette, let me see that photo.
Well, okay.
Wow. I love how you break the rule of thirds and short-size your subject. The imbalance is so tense and dramatic.
Oh my god, thank you. That was exactly my intention.
Just do me a favor. Try the assignment again, but focus more on your subject than your camera.
Sure. Thanks again, Max.
Ah, the banner-tailed gray squirrel, aka Cirrus carolinensis. One of the many fascinating things you pick up while going on a hike with Moses.
President Teller is all in on his Caledon 2.0 plan. Personally, I'm a fan of the current original Caledon.
President Teller describes plan as ambitious yet critical for ensuring Caledon's future. 4 new buildings, 35 acres of development, completion slated for 2032. Alright, so I think we are in the current day.
Why does Caledon's new slogan read like a personal threat?
Come see what the new Caledon has in store for you.
Amanda has gone all out putting this event together to support Lakeport. And now that I'm still around, I get to be there to support her. I didn't even notice this last time. But I'm sure paying attention now.
Extreme fire alert issued for Lakeport. Until warning is lifted, avoid open flames, fireworks, tossing cigarettes, or any flames in high vegetation areas.
Is this what that protest was about? The Abraxas house?
Protest the corrupt campus administration. Protest the illegal student displacement. Protest the demolition of the Abraxas house. Oop. Hello? And then Loretta Rice, Caledon's first podcast dedicated to exposing the secrets of the Abraxas Society.
All those affected by the storm may participate with care in this act of rebuilding and resilience.
I think I count.
With the fab closed from the storm damage, they moved a lot of the art out here.
Look Look at us, we're not even asking permission, we're just taking their photo.
Everyone's used to me and my camera by now.
I was gonna say, that's like...
I always thought Chloe would have been a great actor if she wanted to be. But after Rachel, she gave it up for good.
I'm just going around taking taking pictures without permission here.
Most of the time, being a teacher is amazing. Other times, it makes me want to shake my fist and scream about these damn kids today. Half the time, the students don't want to figure out how to fix the issue themselves. They just want me to do it.
Camera's broken, I gotta study for chem lab piece.
All seems fine to me. Wonder if it's just jammed. Maybe it just needs the tried and true smack. Well, that's one way to take a photo.
There, that's gonna be
Not
the photo
bad
that...
for an accidental portrait.
That's gonna be the photo that saves everybody. We're gonna have to rewind to that.
That was an unexpected photo. Been looking to take one of these for a bit. And to think, the camera was broken. Most of the time, being a teacher is amazing. Other times, it makes me want to shake my fist and scream about these damn kids today. I used to break into buildings like this for photos. But I'm trying to be a good role model. The poor fine arts building was the biggest casualty of the storm.
Okay, let's circle back. We'll talk with Loretta. Ah, here's another one. I said I wasn't going to go crazy with this, but we found everything
Need
here.
to find Loretta.
I know, game.
Looks like Caledon has a new artist in residence. I think Loretta had a hard time getting a good photo of a student. I should see if she needs any help. Chloe tried to get me into D&D. It seemed fun, but I could never make it through the rules without getting a headache. I think he was one of Ven's minions, back when he was still in charge of Abraxas. Loretta always knows more than she should, which, in this case, is a good thing. Hey, Loretta. How's your assignment going?
Terrible. This guy's giving me nothing.
It's like that sometimes. Have you done anything to put him at ease?
I don't want him at ease. I want him to tell me about the drama at Abraxas. He's a senior member. He must know what Reggie's hiding.
Not the assignment, not your podcast.
This is class, Loretta. Not your podcast.
Fine. I got his photo and not an ounce of dirt for my podcast. Is there anything else?
Kind of a weird question, but are you planning any sort of march on campus?
That is a weird question. What are you driving at?
It's just rumor I'm looking into. Humor me.
No. I'm not planning any march, parade, procession, or any other kind of organized walking.
Understood. You've been digging pretty deep into Abraxas for your podcast. Any developments?
Are you trying to get a sneak peek of my next episode?
That, and I have some reasons to be concerned about them myself.
Well, let me just say, I'm following a lead that could blow the top off Abraxas and its administration. But You'll have to listen to the next ep.
Damn. That's some teaser. Illuminating as always, Loretta.
That's me, shining a light in the dark for those who can't see.
Are you still taking my picture? I have to get to jazz practice.
Cool it, Thelonious. We'll be done soon.
I should make my way back to where class started.
Alright.
I told the class we'd be using Polaroids today because I wanted them to connect with their subjects. I don't think they realized how serious I was. I wonder what Chloe would make of Professor Caulfield. She'd probably blow out an orbital nerve from rolling her eyes. It's almost the anniversary of the storm that destroyed Arcadia Bay. I used to dread being with Chloe at this time of year. Now I dread being without her.
You don't get it. This Fremont House shit isn't a joke. If word got out...
Fremont? Is there some connection to the fire? How can I hear more without Reggie noticing?
Optional eavesdrop on Reggie's call. Alright, hold on, let's check the journal. Reggie's a good kid, but he's a terrible liar. He seemed a little on edge in the last week, but I thought it was regular school stress. He's the president of a secret society that is, very publicly, fighting with Caledon's president. I don't think Reggie ever wanted to be in charge of Abraxas. He just kind of fell into it, when Diamond left the school so abruptly. Now he looks like he hasn't slept in a week, and he's taking furtive calls during my class. They always put words in here that I don't quite know. I mean, I like that, but I also like, Not the typical behavior of my star pupil. I need to find Fremont House, and I need to learn what Reggie knows. And I need to know why the hell Safi is here.
He's not gonna say anything else now that he knows I'm around.
Oh my god.
Who is Loretta spying on this time?
Ah! Max! You scared me.
Are you spying on Reggie?
Look, I'm investigating Abraxas. Their president is having a secretive conversation. With this shotgun mic, I can hear everything. Loretta, come on, Max. I heard you asking around about them. If you want to listen in, just say the word.
Was this going to be our first major choice? Or not? Okay.
Respectfully, I don't think you get it. This shit with the Fremont House isn't a joke. If word got out, it's not just a house to us. We have history there. Our lore, our memories, our... No, I wasn't gonna say secrets. I told you, there is no hall of secrets. You sound like Loretta. You're asking me to do something very risky. If I stick my neck out, what's in it for me? Okay. We'll talk tomorrow then.
Interesting.
Do I really want Loretta knowing that I snooped with her?
Ooh, yeah, you could just undo it. You just heard the conversation and she doesn't know. And we never knew. Alright, end class. Let's do it.
Great work today, everyone. Drop your assignments off in my mailbox before Monday.
Maxine, what a pleasure to see your face.
And yours too. I didn't know you were back. This campus has not felt the same without you.
Yes. Well, a lot has happened in the last 9 months. Tell me, how have you been, Professor Caulfield?
Putting out fires, administration drama.
Lately, I feel like everything is on fire, and I'm the only one who can put it out.
You just summarized my career in academia. I'm sure the shift to President Teller has been challenging. Owen and I have different ideas for Caledon, but he is a good man.
The main idea we seem to disagree on is whether I should have a job.
Don't worry. Now that I've taken on a more active role in the Board of Regents, I can ensure that Owen does not push you out.
That's a major relief.
Good. Because I have something to ask you. It is about Safia. We haven't spoken in many months. It has caused me tremendous pain.
I'm so sorry, Yasmin.
I know Safia has her reasons. There is still so much about that night on the Overlook that I do not understand. I sometimes feel the storm was not natural. It was a manifestation.
That's a trauma, I believe so too.
I feel the same way. I wish I were able to explain more about that night, but I can't.
It feels good to be able to talk to you about it, though. I feel we are bonded in some sense. Still, for months afterwards, Safia would at least answer the occasional message, or I would see her on social media. But now she's gone completely dark. Maxine, I sense that Safia may be in some terrible danger. Perhaps it is to herself. Perhaps it is to others. I don't know. If I could only know that she was okay, if I could only... Excuse me.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to intrude. But I see that now. I'll be brief. Professor Caulfield, thank you for our private interaction earlier. I'm hoping that my appearance in your class can remain in private.
Of course. You're welcome to audit my class and keep your photography to yourself.
That's why you're top prof. See you later, Professor.
One of your students? I feel like I've met her before.
Yeah, sorry. She's going through a tough time.
Maxine, I beg you. Please tell me if you know anything about Safi.
Alright, let's see. Admit to seeing her, say you don't know anything. We don't know if that's Safi, though. It's heavily hinted to be her. I mean, Max seems to think that's her. Well, we can undo the major choices in this game, right? We're gonna admit.
I saw her around campus. Just now. Briefly, though.
Safia's here? Now? What did she say to you?
She definitely didn't want anyone to see her. She was sort of hiding in plain sight.
I see. Nevertheless, I am so relieved.
Please, don't let Sophie know I told you.
Of course. Of course. Thank you, Maxine. You are a true friend. I will not forget it. I hope to see you around a lot more.
Yasmin was distraught about Sophie. But Sophie clearly didn't want me to tell her mom. This could turn out real bad. Ugh, I hated choosing between keeping Sophie's secret or keeping Yasmin's trust.
So wait, hold on. Can we rewind that major choice?
Max.
Maybe it would be better if you were open about it. Then we could all help you with your photography.
I will consider that advice.
Alright, let's see what this one looks like.
I'm
I'm a
sorry.
little unsure with this
I
one.
am as in the dark as you are.
One of my favorite qualities about great artists is that they are terrible liars. I see we are at an impasse. Perhaps in time you will learn something about Safia that you can share with me. And then you will remember that I have always supported you and your work, which I believe you will find important in the rocky times ahead. Always a pleasure to see you, Maxine.
Did I just piss off my one remaining supporter in the administration? Fantastic. Ugh, I hated
Alright, I think we're gonna go with the other one. Alright, we gotta skip through all this again.
The teaching is a joy. It's all the other stuff that I struggle with.
A common lament, I'm afraid. I'm sure.
I have unfortunately experienced enough trauma to know that the feeling you describe is all too natural.
I suppose you're right.
I'm so...
Alright, we're gonna admit to seeing her.
I saw her.
Ugh, I hated choosing between keeping Sophie's secret or keeping Yasmin's trust. I could head out whenever I'm ready. So much going on. Abraxas, whatever Fremont means. And Sophie. She's back. No time to dwell on it all now. It's Amanda's open mic benefit at the Snapping Turtle tonight. Last time I left for my trip and missed it. From this point on, my reality will become completely different from the one I lived before. Hopefully, I can learn something.